Blessings, blessings, and welcome, sacred sovereign soul, to a very special reading for this equinox energy. Let's drop in with a big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're going to do that 3 times. First one, inhale, and exhale. Second inhale, and exhale. Third inhale, and exhale. Welcome to Tuesday Live here on TikTok. If you are joining me live, welcome, welcome, Pitbull Mama. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here today. If you are catching the replay on YouTube, thank you for catching the replay. Thank you, everyone, for your comments, your likes, your shares, your support. Deeply, deeply appreciated and received. So while I give a few minutes for people to jump onto the live, I'm going to create a pick a card option for this equinox energy. Now I'm going to create 4 piles, I'm hearing. Okay, I'm going to create 4 piles. So there's going to be 4 pick a card options. And it's going to have 2 cards each. One is going to be from the Earth Magic, and one is going to be from the Plant and Spirit Kingdom. So you're going to have a message coming in specific for you. Granted, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And there may be a message in more than one pile for you. So welcome, Lizzie and Blair. Welcome, Carlina. I am a little earlier today than my usual. Thank you for checking in about that. I had a last minute meeting come up and I had to rearrange my flow today. So thank you for keeping updated with me on my Facebook page, Drasmin Integrative Alchemy. That's where I am most active at this time. So let's get our pick a card piles ready. Welcome, Dr. Delgado. Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Arabsa. Welcome, Karen. Welcome, Irina. Option 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right. And then let's get our spirit, our plant and animal spirit guide. Option 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have our 4 piles for the spring equinox pick a card reading. Now, if you're not in the northern hemisphere and this is fall equinox, that's okay. You know, just the energy is a little different. And spring equinox is about rebirth, and fall equinox is about assessing and going into that time of reflection, right? So whatever part of the world you are in, tuning in from, these messages will apply for you. All is in alignment and accordance with your highest and best good. So before I look at these cards and these piles and look at what's coming up, there was a message that I was getting for the collective. And the message is, stop repeating the old narrative. Okay? Stop saying, I can't afford this. I don't have time. I'm always tired. I suffer from chronic migraines. I'm addicted to sugar. Stop repeating the old narratives, Because all you're doing is you are feeding energy into a reality that you do not wish, and in so doing, you are perpetuating that reality that you don't want to be in. You are attracting more of that. So, as we are going into the energy of equinox, of rebirth, of recalibration, of reflection, okay, look at where you are still stuck on the old narrative and cut it out. Cut it out. Jazzy, thanks for being here and liking the live. Welcome, Nia. Okay, if you need a breakthrough session with me, book a session with me. I offer a 1-hour breakthrough heart with EFT session where we look at the root cause of what is triggering and perpetuating a problem in your current life. Then we go through and work out some phrases that you can use EFT and tap in a new pattern of belief and thinking. Okay, so if you want to book a breakthrough session with me, I invite you and encourage you to do so. The link for my bookings is in the description box of the YouTube video, and in I believe it's also in the description box of my TikTok, but I need to check that after this live today. Okay, so stop repeating the old narrative. Okay, I want you to comment down below and let me and everyone know what is the new narrative that you are stepping into. I don't want to hear your old stories. I want to hear your new stories. I want to hear your empowered I am statements. I want to hear what you're excited about. I want to hear what you're looking forward to. Jazzy, yes, after I'm done with this pick a card reading, I will give a few little mini readings. So thank you for asking and for being patient till the end. So that is the big message. Stop repeating the old story. So lean into that sovereignty, lean into that empowerment, and share in the comments down below what is the new narrative that you are stepping into. I'll share one of mine. I literally have it written down in chalk on my bedroom wall. And it's, I can afford a luxurious life. And for me, luxury doesn't mean like having a jet and a yacht and being able to eat at 5-star restaurants and buying, those name brands, whatever they are. You know, some people might see that as luxurious, right? For me, luxurious is not having to set an alarm to wake up. Okay, for me, luxurious is being able to go to the grocery store and buy whatever food I want and it doesn't break my bank. For me, luxurious is being able to schedule, book a retreat and go on a 7-day retreat with my women and sisters because I fucking can, right? That to me is luxurious. I just invested in an in-home sauna for myself because I don't have a vehicle right now and I don't know when my vehicle is going to come back from repair from the shop. And I've just been really needing that internal heat therapy. And this amazing in-home sauna popped up on Facebook Marketplace. I offered the guy a lower amount than he was asking. He accepted my offer and he freaking delivered it to my house. He delivered the sauna to my freaking house already assembled. Okay? That to me is luxurious. Okay? Being able to just ask for what I want and it just shows up with effortless ease. Okay, so that's my example, right, of what I am reaffirming for myself. Instead of saying, oh, my bills are overdue. Oh my gosh, I can never seem to get caught up with my finances. Oh my gosh, the struggle, blah, 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 whatever old narratives. Okay, I don't really feed into those. I'm just giving examples. Instead of going into that route, instead of feeding that old narrative that is not in alignment with my life, my vibration, my frequency, where I am actively working into and towards, I can afford a luxurious life. Now, show me how I can afford a luxurious life. Zara, yes, I will be doing free little mini personal readings after the collective messages. ILV, no, I do not do pregnancy readings. Okay, so what is the new narrative? What is the new timeline that you are stepping into, that you are anchoring in, that you are taking aligned action towards every single day, every step of the way? Okay? I work from home. My home office is separate from my bedroom. I get up and I get dressed as if I'm going to a business office, because I am going to an office, my office. I have created a life where I get to show up when and how I want. And yes, you know, sometimes there's sacrifice. Sometimes I got to do things that I don't want to, but I get to, right? That could be an affirmation for you. I don't want to, but I get to. I don't want to go to work, but I get to. I don't want to have to, you know, invest my money in my bills and my house and my car and my gym and blah, blah, blah. But I get to. How exciting is that? I don't want to get up and feed the kids and take care of the dogs today, but I get to, right? I don't want to, but I get to, right? So what is the new narrative? What is the new timeline that you are shifting into? This is the question that your higher self, the cosmic verse, all that is holy, is asking of you today, okay? Okay, this card fell out and I'm hearing take it, and this is clarity. Clarity, okay? So we'll tap into that in a second. And the other message is, whoa, hello, hello, hello. Personal readings are at the end. Please be patient and wait. Or if you ask your question, only ask once, okay? So I don't have to hunt for it. Anna Marie, thank you for the follow. Blessings. Okay, here's the second card. Purification. Clarity and purification, okay, is the energy of mastery that's coming through this week. Okay, as you purify your mind, as you get clear on your thoughts, as you get clear on your energy, we all get 24 hours a day. Okay, there's no such thing as I don't have time. The question is, what are you making time for? How are you investing the gift of your time? Okay, that's the question to ask. Not, oh, I don't have time to work out. It's like, how am I using my 24 hours a day? And where can I fit in a 15-minute workout? Hey, hey, thanks for saying hey. So purifying your vessel. You might need to do a physical detox. You might need to go through your closets and get rid of clothes that don't fit you anymore. You fit the clothes, okay? You don't make the clothes fit you. Okay, you fit your lifestyle. You don't play small and compromise and sacrifice to fit into a life that doesn't serve you. You fit into your career and purpose. And yeah, you might be in a job right now that's not your career and purpose, but it's a bridge, right? And if it's not a bridge, well, why not? Why are you so stuck on, well, I guess this is my job and I have to wait till I'm 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 to get retirement before I have fun? Honey, life is not going to wait around for you. Life is happening right here, right now. Okay? So stop waiting around for the someday, what if, maybe, I'll see what happens. Live as if you were to die tomorrow and learn as if you were to live forever. I love that. Yes. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. And that doesn't mean just go and risk and, max out all your credit cards, right? Unless you know that you're literally going to die tomorrow. And even then, you don't want to do that, because that debt is going to the people who live on after you, okay? So don't leave debt and fucking like a house full of, hoarded treasures and shit for your friends and family to clean up after you, okay? Take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility for your mind, for your heart, for your body, for your home, for what belongings you have, possessions you have. It's okay to have an inheritance to pass down, but you don't want to leave garbage and work and stress and debt to your descendants. Yes, just get out there and do what you want to do. Don't wait. Absolutely. Stop waiting. Okay? Purify this idea that there is a perfect moment. Because the moment that exists now is all there really is, my darlings. Okay? This here now is all you got. The next now is the now. There's no such thing as the future. The future is just like possibilities in the mind that you're sitting daydreaming of, like, I wonder what'll happen when this, that, you're thinking about that. And that's great. It's wonderful to daydream and have imagination and think about possibilities and explore ideas. But then you have to commit to a direction and continue taking aligned action. Thank you, Harold, for the follow. Okay, you take aligned action. You give it your best shot. If it doesn't work out, you learn something. And if it does, then great. Life is always ahead of us. You can't wait. Honey, life is right here. Okay, life is right here. There's a thought. Life is ahead of you. No, honey, life is right here. Right here, right now. This moment. Okay? This is the time where a lot of clarity is coming through. Yes, we are in retrograde season. Yes, we got another 24, 48 hours of Pisces season. This Pisces season has been intense, yo. Intense, okay? I've been getting slapped sideways, upside down to Monday mama. I don't even know what that phrase means. So the purpose of this intensity that we just had with the eclipse season, oh my God, Wanda, me too. Yes, okay, you feel me, girl? You feel me? I feel you, woman, okay? Like, it's been really intense. And then Venus in retrograde, right? But all of this energy is like pushing what we're denying, what we're resisting out from underneath the fucking rug so that you can clean it up and you can be clear on where you are going and how you're getting there. And you may not know the how, and that's okay, right? The how is going to show up as you take aligned action. That's part of the mystery. That's part of enjoying the journey. That's part of being in the human experience. Babies don't come out of the womb breakdancing. That'd be a little scary. But they come out and they're floppy, and then they start crawling, and then they start grabbing onto things. Like, have you tried taking a candy from a baby's hand? I remember watching this really hilarious episode on Mythbusters. Y'all know this show where they tried to bust the myth of like harder than taking candy from a baby's hand. That was freaking hilarious, okay? Like, babies have a really strong grip because they're just like trying to hold on to like any sense of like help, because I feel so helpless in this body and I don't know what to do. So I'm just like holding on to every step, right? And then they start to soften, they start to strengthen their legs. You can't take anything from my son, Jazzy, right? Exactly. Y'all who have kids know what's up, or her aunties and uncles, y'all know what's up. So like, you're like purifying, right? You're starting to release your grip. You're realizing like, oh, you know how to walk, you know how to talk, you know how to express your needs. Or maybe you don't, maybe you need some sessions with me. You want to tap into some of my mastermind courses. There's some other teachers and guides you follow, whoever, go to your guides, go to your highest self. Clarity and purification. That's the energy that's coming through right now. You can't receive if you're full. You don't have room. If your hands are like this, they're not in a space for receiving. So you got to clear out your closet, clear out your pantry, make a big feast, invite your friends over, make a big feast and like give out meal packets to the homeless, right? How can you make space in your life for more clarity? One of the things I talk about in one of my master courses is as within, so without. This is an adage as old as time. But if your house is cluttered and messy, your brain is going to be constantly thinking about cleaning up that mess. Oh my gosh, there's dishes and laundry and cat litter box. And oh my gosh, I don't want to, but I get to. I get to do my dishes. Okay, I get to clean up after my kitties. It can be hard, right? That's an attitude shift itself. It's like, is it really hard, or are you making it hard because you're giving it too much thought? You're giving it too much power. Just fucking get it done. Just get it done. And if it's really hard, okay, then embrace that, right? And let it strengthen you, right? Instead of saying, oh my gosh, this is so hard, it's gonna fucking kill me. What doesn't kill me make me stronger. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I don't know the words, but I think you know which song I'm talking about, right? Is it really hard, or is that your mind, right? Purify your thoughts. What is the old narrative? It doesn't have to be hard. It gets to be easy. It gets to be fun. It gets to be exciting. Holy shit. I get to do my dishes, which means my plates and pots and pans are clean, which means now I can go clean out my fridge. And oh my gosh, I get all this junk out. And oh my gosh, there's so much space in my fridge. I can make some croissants or some muffins or prep some meals for my family. You know, how can you make life exciting for you, right? Yes, there is stuff that needs to get done every day and not all of it is fun, okay? Some people really enjoy cleaning the toilet, okay? Some people don't. Some people love to vacuum. Some people don't. Can you delegate your tasks? If you've got chillins, okay, who are old enough to be talking back at you, they're old enough to be holding a broom. I'm just saying. They can pick up their toys, they can fold their little undies and put them in the drawer, okay? Mommy, daddy are not servants. We get to co-create life. We get to teach our children how to be empowered from a young age by setting the example for them. Make it a game. Make it exciting. And stop paying your children to do chores. That shit is not right, okay? That life doesn't work like that. Thank you. Thank you, Chaz and Coco. It blows my mind. Blows my mind, people, when I see parents paying their children to do chores. Honey, in real life, nobody's going to pay you to do chores. Don't set up that false expectation for your children. Yeah, life can be hard. Humaning can be real tough. But it can still be approached from a space of empowerment, of grace, of joy. Chaz, I've raised 3 and they're amazing self-sufficient adults. Thank you, Queen and King. Aho, amen. Thank you. I love when I hear about beautiful parents, you know, teaching their children young how to be empowered, right? Oh my gosh, you started teaching your children dishes when they were 8. Yes, that's right. Having an allowance. Yes. Having an allowance sets a child up for high expectations. What you need an allowance for? What do you need an allowance for? What are you going to buy? Okay, yes, there is a point where now a child, you know, bringing them into an allowance, you know, teaching them financial responsibility, how to budget, super, super important, right? There is a difference between teaching a child how to be financially responsible versus just paying your child off. Children want to be included, not distracted. Children love being included. So include your children, include your friends, include your partner. You don't have to go through life alone, my darlings, okay? So clarity and purification. What is being purified within your mind, within your heart, within your body, okay? Where are your walls starting to soften and you can see that life is working for you, that life is happening right here, right now for you, okay? Chaz and Coco, what's your question? Curious. And then if it's related to this reading, because you've been so active, and then I'm going to look at these pick-a cards. Sean, thank you for the follow. Brittany, thank you for the roses. Deeply appreciate you. So, Ro, thank you for the follow. You know, I'm going to answer your question, Chaz, somewhat indirectly, okay? Because it's a personal question and I could pull a card for you when I go into personal readings. You have no control over how somebody else will react and respond to you. None. No control. You have no control over how anybody will react or respond to you. Hold on. My doorbell just rang. about that, y'all. Okay. Apparently my apartments are doing an inspection on Thursday, and they're like, is that okay? I'm like, my house is always ready for guests, okay? Like, I keep an immaculate house, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry about that interruption, folks. Yeah, agree. Chaz Coco says, like, change is the only constant, right? You can either grow together, or you might diverge paths in a friendship, in a relationship, like even raising children, right? Like raising children, you're together and then they're like, I want to go this way. And you're like, okay, I love you, I'm here for you, and I wish you the best, right? So all you have control over is how you choose to respond to life. Okay? How you choose to engage. Like, are you coming from a place of clarity and calm? Or are you coming from like anxiety and fear? If you're coming from anxiety and fear, take a time out, work on your stuff, right? Because then that might not get you the best result. But if you approach things from a place of clarity and calm, then you're centered. And however the other person may or may not react to whatever you're presenting, well, that's on them, and you can hold space and witness them and just receive them, right? Okay, so let's close this general message for the collective with some energy clearing, okay? To accept, simply take 3 breaths, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and say yes. First inhale. Okay? And we're going to clear the mind, heart, body, energy field, recenter and recalibrate, beginning in 3, 2, 1, now. إكنه شئت أنا هاي إرادنا هكاس إما هي هوا علينيك تيا أوتنا هساشيني تتأمي كيانا ها أوراين إكنيات أنا هاشي كتيانا هكا أوي أرا سانكو توشيني هكاين إكنيانا هي لا راشيت أنا هك سي الروتنا هكا أني هتشاني سوسو نيوخوت أوشيني هيت أنا ما هكينا هأسين هنا أوشيني هتوتنا ما هكا إنا ناي إنا هنا أورات هتراسو أتوتوش إني هذا أماش أنا هأيكتنا هسيتنا هأورانيا تتنا مهكايني إشكني هذا أنا هسا أنا كتاشيني هتطر مهكي أنا هي أكشاو اللي هذا رشيا على سين تدا هيانا على الشام تنا هنا راو أساو تشين كده ما هشيا تنا هاي إما كاي تنا هاي recentering, recalibrating, stabilizing, sealing. And this clearing and grounding transmission is complete in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, beautiful ones. Let's look at your pick a card options for this equinox energy, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 options. There may be some messages in more than one pile. Trust your intuition, trust your discernment. And if you're interested in a personal reading with me, all the details for that is in the description box of the replay video. So, group 1, your card is vulnerability, and your animal spirit is the hummingbird. The hummingbird brings presence, persistence, and positivity, okay? Remain tireless in your pursuit for sweetness. Engage with presence and positivity. Life may be presenting several options. Pay attention to the one nearest you. What you are seeking may be closer than you think. And we have the message of vulnerability. And it's making me think about what I'm getting intuitively is that medicine of when we are met with what our hearts desire, it can make us feel exposed and tender, right? Like, oh my God, am I worthy? Am I ready? If something shows up in your life, it's because you are ready to receive it, whether you think you're ready or not. Okay? So you are in a place right now where you can take risks with your feelings. And even more importantly, take risks with the truth of who you are. The truth you know in your heart and soul. You no longer need to be subjected to your conditioned fears of letting others know who you really are. Like the hummingbird that's very small and yet so fast and mighty, okay? You are so mighty. And you might be feeling a little small and exposed and vulnerable right now. And that's okay, right? That's okay. Vulnerability is an opportunity to build a foundation on trust rather than fear. Okay? It is the capacity to trust our own instincts rather than relying on external validation. And when you lean into your own vulnerability and take those healthy risks and choose that whatever experience you're stepping into is for your growth and benefit, then all that can really happen is your betterment. And as you relax and enjoy the beauty that is within you, you attract more of that in the world around you. Love that. Beautiful, group 1. All right, group 2. You have love, compassion. Where do you need to be a little more kind to yourself? The animal spirit is, you got a flower, cosmos. Cosmos talks about opening the mystery and letting go. Something new is knocking at your door, and the answers may feel galaxies away, but trust that everything is working in your favor. Mystery leads to wonder, and wonder leads to possibility. Expansion is possible when pressure is acknowledged and then released. Let me repeat that last line. Expansion is possible when pressure is acknowledged and then released. So, where are you being asked to show yourself more love? By taking those leaps of faith into experiences and opportunities that are lighting you up. They're exciting you. They're making you full of curiosity, right? It's like all wounds stem from the illusion of separation. Separation from source, separation from community, separation from love, separation from what we desire. And the only way to heal that is by cultivating love and compassion for yourself first. And recognizing that what's meant for you will never pass you by. It may come around knocking, right? It might come around knocking and you might be looking elsewhere. You might not be feeling ready for it. So it'll go back around on the wheel of time and then it'll come back to you. It might take a minute to come back around to you as it goes through the wheel of time. But what's meant for you will always find you, okay? Recognize that your heart is a giver and a receiver, okay? And right now, you are being asked to look at the sense of relatedness within yourself and to whatever you perceive as apart from yourself. True compassion requires feeling the warmth that comes from within you when you are in touch with your heart center, and also in acts of kindness, even if that means deeply, actively listening to somebody. To yourself, right? So where can you let go of the illusion of separation? Where can you let go of righteousness, fear, anger, judgment? These are all blocks to your natural desire to love. Where can you cultivate some compassion and forgiveness for yourself, which is just letting go, right? Letting go of those low vibration, low frequency energies that are blocking you, right? It's not saying that what someone else did is okay. It's setting yourself free from the pain of what happened, okay? And see through the illusion that you and all that is are actually one. I am the divine that is you, and you are the divine that is me, and we are just expressed in different forms. So look about you and inside of you and do your best to love whatever you see. That is your message, group 2. I love that. I love that. That's really wonderful. Okay, little water here. So beautiful. That's right, Jessica. Thank you, everyone, for the hearts and comments. I appreciate you being patient and being here with me. Okay, group 3. We ready? We ready? Okay. So, group 3, your message is completion. End of the road. Mission accomplished. Passed with flying freaking colors is what I just heard. It was not easy, but you've arrived at the end point. Now you get to celebrate and get ready for the new. Yeah. Okay, what is the... Oh, look at this beautiful flower, dandelion. And the message is trust, allow, germinate. Okay, everything exquisite starts as a seed. Allow yourself to grow in an area you may have never imagined flourishing. Deep in your heart, wounds are seeds ready to germinate from the sustenance you now have to offer. Allow those seeds to be scattered by the wind and trust that you will be nourished wherever you land. This full moon completion card is a reminder that you can now take pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working towards has finally reached its culmination. It may have been a brief cycle or a much more extensive one. Yet nevertheless, the length of time, you have arrived at the stage of completion. So can you now allow yourself to feel the contentment and satisfaction of this accomplishment? Like when you take a deep breath and reach the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. Let's take a breath together. And feel it, feel that fullness, and slowly come back into the moment. It is really important right now to enjoy the completion, to let go and allow yourself to relax, okay? Sometimes people are much too eager to rush to the next thing, rush to the next agenda, rush to the next project, rush to the next relationship, right? But you need to give proper time and space and appreciate and honor the natural cycle of closings that follows a point of resolution. So give yourself time now to relax and rest before starting your next assignment, okay? Allow yourself to go into germination right now. Allow your breath to scatter the results into the winds like the dandelion, okay? Little fluffy and light. I love little dandelions. They just make me think of summer and laying on the grass and looking at the clouds and just like being so fucking hot that all you can think about is watermelon by the river. You know, that's what dandelions make me think of. Just like really chilling out, right? And just allowing yourself to revel in what you've accomplished and where you've arrived for them. Oh, your son always picks them. How cute, Jazzy. Okay. Group 4, are we ready for the final group of the pick a card? Fairies, earth magic. Ooh. Are there little fairies running around in your world right now? Playing little tricksies on you, hiding your keys, making you stumble and fumble around so that you can kiss the ground a little more? Every time I feel like the energy of the fairies wants to connect with me, I have to just lay on the ground. It's like, it's so primal for me, connecting with the fairy energy. It's really interesting. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So we have fairies, earth magic, and then we have crow. Okay. Feels a little dualistic. Okay. Because fairies are like light and fluffy, but not always. Okay. There are some dark fairies out there. And I don't mean evil when I say dark. I just mean like underground fairies. Anyway. Crow medicine is saying defend, voice, fearlessness. Oh, okay, I'm getting the message now, okay? Allow your light to be heard even as your voice is clear and strong. Speak your truth and defend your territory without fear. Omens and signs may point you in the direction of a barrier in need of shifting. Stand with integrity, knowing deep in your bones that being true to yourself is of utmost importance. Communicate with cleverness and get tricky if needed, but take care to do no harm. Do no harm to others, do no harm to Mother Earth. Let your voice be heard, okay? You have the same power as the fairies do, and it starts with loving the earth through your heartfelt gratitude and appreciation, but more importantly, through your actions. The fairies can help you reconnect in a more intimate way with the earth, and in so doing, in a more intimate way with yourself. And the more you intimately connect with yourself and tap into your needs, your desires, your sense of joy, your essence of peace, your sense of play, your practical responsibilities, that's that fairy wisdom. The more you connect with that lightness within, then you're going to really be able to bring in that primal energy to stand up for what you believe in. Okay? So you are being asked to pay attention to the trees, to the plant life around you, okay? You're being asked to look at the plants in your home. Go outside and put your feet on the ground and connect with that energy, with love and enthusiasm, okay? Ask the fairies to help you take care of yourself, to ask the fairies to help you stay connected with the lightness of being. Ask the fairies to show you love and enthusiasm for the changes that you might need to make in your life, okay? And trust that you are always held and protected by the earthen guardians and the fairy spirits as you continue to stand in your power and your sovereignty to be seen, be known, be heard, and thus be loved, okay? So these are the 4 pick a card pile messages for the equinox energy. Let me see. Is there any other final messages for the collective, Great Spirit? The final message that's coming through is it's okay to treat yourself. It's okay to treat yourself. Yes, you might have bills coming up. Yes, you might have investments and responsibilities coming up, but it's okay to treat yourself a little bit every once in a while. It's okay to enjoy the fruits of your labors and take a little something for yourself. It's okay to treat yourself, my darlings. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, everyone who has joined in live. Thank you, everyone who's catched the replay. So much gratitude to have your presence here. Would love to hear from you. What is the new timeline? What is the new belief? What is the new reality that you are shifting into right here, right now? Let us celebrate you. Let us empower you. And which of these pick a card messages resonated for you? Would love to know. Comment down below. And hit that like and subscribe button if you're here on the replay so that it kicks into the algorithm and helps spread the message across and find others who are ready to receive this message. Until we meet again, take care of your beautiful selves and bye for now.